Hey everybody, Spencer here, and welcome to another Geek of Spades unboxing. And today we're unboxing Star Wars. Yes, this is the new X-Wing starter set. I'm going to apologize right now for the glare that you're noticing there. Nothing I can really do about these lights right now. So yeah, this is the new starter set for X-Wing. This is for Force Unleashed, which I'm super excited about. So I thought we would dive in and take a look at what you get, because now that I have this, you'll be seeing me play some X-Wing and hopefully get some battle reports up. Alright, so let's pop this guy open here. So, a lot of stuff in here. We're going to take a look at all of this in turn. Alright, so the first thing I want to look at are the ships. You get 3 models, just like you did with the original. You get 2 First Order TIE Fighters and 1 T70 X-Wing. So let's pop these guys out of here and take a closer look. So we'll take a look at the one everybody's probably most excited about. This is the new X-Wing model. As I said, this is the T70 X-Wing. The cool thing about this over the old starter box is that these ships are pretty much new sculpts. I mean, there's obviously some parts that are reused, like the guns and the wings, but a lot of this is new sculpting, so it's not just the old X-Wing with a new paint job. It's got the split turbines. I think the nose and like fuselage is different, and it's got this wicked cool blue paint scheme going on. So very cool. The thing I love about X-Wing models is just how detailed they are. And you've got all of this little stuff going on in here, and the little astromech droid, and it's just great. And I love that Fantasy Flight really puts in that little bit of extra effort to make these things look amazing, both up close and from a distance. And then you get 2 of these bad boys. This is the First Order TIE Fighter, coming in this sexy black color scheme. I think the wings, the wing panels here are different, and then some of the little details on this are different from the original TIE Fighter, so it's not just a black repaint. I think the back might be a little different because I think the engines are supposed to be on the sides, not top and bottom, but what do I know? I haven't really looked all that closely. But yeah, again, just a really nice model, and you get 2 of these and 1 X-Wing. Oh man, Fantasy Flight knows how to make cool miniatures. You get this little advert. It's got the A-Wing, TIE Interceptor, Y-Wing, and TIE Advanced packs on there. And then on the back is the Millennium Falcon pack. So, you know, just more, hey, buy our stuff. But actually not bad, because this is a good way, kind of a good idea of where you can expand to from just the starter box. Probably most importantly, you get a rule book. I don't think much has changed in here. There's a new thing in here called the Talon Roll, which is a pretty cool little maneuver some ships can do. But a lot of the core rules are essentially the same. I don't think a whole lot has changed since the first iteration. A couple of little things here and there. You get a little mission guide, which is pretty cool. It's just these 3 missions. So you have Ambush, Raid, and Rescue, which give you, you know, an idea of how to play, which is nice. It's a cool little thing to teach you the game. This also comes with a rules reference, which I don't believe the first box came with. This thing is actually thicker than the main rulebook, and it's just references and keywords and, you know, how to do this, how to do that, you know, how does this special ability work. So pretty handy to have. Okay, next we'll move on to our obligatory 17 pounds of tokens, which I will effortlessly open off camera. Come on. Don't fight it. Just let it happen. And just like that. So this is mostly tokens and stuff, so like scenery, got some shield tokens, and it's got one of your turn templates there. This one is more scenery, a whole crap ton of tokens. So you've got like lock tokens, critical hit tokens, ship markers, whatever these ones are, evade tokens, more turning templates. You've got this one that has movement dials. And it's got your different ships there. It's got this thing, Squad Mate. I don't know what that is. But you got your X-Wings here. There's more guys on the back. So there's all that. And then this is the rest of your turning templates, more ship markers, and specialty tokens. So, I mean, you get a lot of stuff. The only problem is I now have to punch all this crap out. You get a little baggie with dice and the center bits of the movement dials. So that's cool. You get a kind of pitiful amount of upgrade cards here. I was actually really hoping for more, or if not more different ones, at least, you know, copies of like proton torpedoes. I play Scum, so these are effectively useless to me. But these other ones I can use for, well, no, not that one, because that's for the new Imperial. So I can use these two cards in my Scum fleets, but still, it's nice to have both of these. They're both pretty cool cards. You also get the new damage deck. This I know is different. I read about it on Fantasy Flight's website. A couple of the critical effects have been changed because they were either too weak or ridiculously strong in the first set. So this is the only problem I have with this box, is you can't buy this deck of cards separate. You have to buy this entire box set to get the new damage deck, and this is going to be mandatory for tournament play come January of 2016. So a little bit of a dick move on Fantasy Flight's part, and I really kind of wish they'd sold this separate, because really this is the main thing I needed from the starter set. Having all the extra tokens and turn templates is nice. I'll probably replace my turn templates and such with acrylic ones later down the line, but whatever. They'll be nice to have. It means I don't have to go out and buy acrylic ones right now. So yeah, your new damage deck. And your last set of cards is the new pilot cards. So the X-Wing, you've got your 4 cards. You got your Blue Squadron Novice, who's a generic pilot, non-named character. 24 points for a T70. Not too bad. Red Squadron Veteran, who is 26 points, can take a couple of additional upgrades. Blue Ace, and I've heard some people complain about this because it's technically a named pilot because it's got a pilot ability, but it's not a character, it's just Blue Ace. I actually like that. I like being able to kind of create my own characters. So, performing a boost action, you can use those templates, which is kind of cool. And then Poe Dameron, who, if you don't know, is this guy. This is kind of the big hitter. This is like the Luke of the old set. 31 points, pretty sweet pilot ability. Yeah, so you get that. And then you have your first order, where you have one of each of the named pilots, so Zeta Ace, Epsilon Leader, and Omega Ace. And I kind of get this, they're not spoiling any characters. Although I think it would have been nice to have a actual named character in here, tied into like a book or something. But 18, 19, and 20 points. You know, these have shields, which is, you know, a step up from the old TIE Fighter. Still really maneuverable. So you get those 3. And then you get 2 each of the generics, because remember, you have 2 of these TIE Fighters. The Omega Squadron Pilot, Zeta Squadron Pilot, and Epsilon Squadron Pilot. So if you want, you can kind of keep a theme and have an Omega Squadron Pilot with an Omega Ace. But, you know, these guys are 17, 16, and 15 points. It's just based on their skill bar and their upgrade bar. So that's pretty cool. There's your new pilot cards. I imagine the actual TIE FO expansion pack will come with named characters, and you'll probably get a couple of other named X-Wing pilots in the T70 pack. So folks, there you have it, the new X-Wing Force Awakens starter set. This is an excellent buy, especially if you're just getting into X-Wing, or even if you already play and you play Rebel or Imperial, you can get new ships. You get the new damage deck that, as I said, is going to be mandatory for tournament play. Get yourself some more tokens, the new rulebook with the new stuff in it. Some more dice always helps. And having extra turn templates never hurts. So, yeah, this is a fantastic deal. You get a lot of stuff for the $40 that this costs. And you might think, oh, that's a lot of money. But just remember, there are miniatures games out there that sell just a rulebook for double that. I'm not going to name any names. I'll leave it up to you to try and think of it. But yeah, this is great. I'm real happy I got this. Even though I won't be using any of these ships, I got some buddies who are interested in them. But having all these new, the damage deck and all the templates and new upgrades and the rulebook and more dice, always good. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. As I said, now that I have this, I can get some games of X-Wing in, learn the rules, and I'm going to start filming some battle reports very, very soon. I'm very excited. I love this game. I think it's fantastic. And yeah, see you guys around.